So students, again we are going to learn some more and very important phrases or idiom. Look here and try to use it. Try to improve your English knowledge. Try to improve your English speaking area. So here the 11th number idiom is in hot water. In hot water. Actually, most of you already know this, that when we use hot water, we become very active. Okay, because heat of the water, a kind of sensation sent in our body, and we become so fast, so spry, so active. So in hot water, but the meaning of the hot water is in difficulties. In difficulties. When you are in a tough situation, problematic situation, or in hard, complicated, very tough circumstances, so you can say I am in hot water. Okay, I am in hot water. I am in very tough situation. I am not able to handle it, or I am unable to face it. Then you can say I am in hot water. Okay, if you are appearing in your examination and you don't know the answers of the question, then you can say at this moment I am in hot water. Okay, so this is very common and very friendly. You can say this idiom in your daily life. I am in hot water if you are in problem at that moment. Okay, so use it and try to improve your English knowledge. In spite of, this phrase is mostly used in making of simple sentences. Okay, so in spite of means despite of, only despite. Okay, or we can say despite of, only, sorry, not only, in spite of or despite of. Okay, if you are in a, you have lack of things, then you will do that thing. Then you can say despite of this thing I learn it. Okay, despite of hard time I complete my all work. Okay, or in spite of. Actually, these are synonyms, same meaning. So you can say in spite of being failure I improved. Okay, or we can say despite of failure I improved so highly. Okay, so use this in spite of this thing or in spite of that thing. Actually, if I talk about the Hindi meaning of it, so in Hindi we say ke bawajood. Okay, so use it and try to improve your English speaking area. So in spite of, despite of. Next, in a nutshell. So meaning of in a nutshell is in short. Okay, in short. Okay, or we can say in brief. Okay, if you have to reply in short. Okay, short answers, long answers. So if you have to tell about any person or about an essay in short, in 4 or 5 lines, so you can say in a nutshell I have done everything. In a nutshell I can see everything. Nutshell, we use it to speak a thing or a matter in very short words, short language, short sentences. Okay, so in a nutshell or in short or in brief. Okay, so come on to the next phrase, and our next phrase is in lieu of. In lieu of, you might have known, I think in lieu of means instead of, or we can say in place of. Okay, you can say I can eat mango in place of banana. Okay, replace this in place of in lieu of. I can eat mango in lieu of banana. Okay, this is a new word, new phrase, and by using new things, you will become new and advanced, more advanced. So in lieu of means instead of or in place of. Okay, you can say I can see, I can read a book in place of watching movies. Okay, I can do better thing in place of wasting my time. Okay, I can do yoga in place of remain lie on the bed. Okay, so we can do good things, useful things instead of or in lieu of wasting our time. Okay, so remember it and try to use it more and more. In lieu of equal to instead of or in place. Our next phrase is kith and kin. Kith and kin. So if we talk about our real relatives, I mean to say blood relation or blood relatives, or we can say our siblings or real brothers and sisters, real brothers and sisters, kith and kin. You all are my kiths and kins. Okay, you all, every people who is living on this planet is my kith and kins. Blood relative, real connection, real relations. Your real brother or your real sister is your kith and kin. Or one more new word, sibling. We can say siblings. You all are my siblings. Okay, real brother or sisters. Okay, real brother or sisters. So kiths and kins means real brothers and sisters, real siblings, or real blood relative. Okay, so kith and kins. Make number of sentences by using this phrase, and the more you make sentences, this phrase will become friendly to you. Now, lion's share. You already know the king of the forest is lion, and the king means great personality or the master of honor organization. If forest is an organization, then lion is the owner of the forest. Okay, so the part or the share of the lion or the share of a king or the share of the master will be too great, too big, more than the ministers and the other people. So lion's share means great share, great part or big portion. Okay, if you see a big lawn or big building, you can say this building is like a lion's share. Okay, or if you are a student and you learned a very long sentence, then you can say this answer is a lion's answer. Okay, it's a simple meaning is when you have to tell about big things, when you have to tell about a big place, huge, enormous, very big, too big, then we will use lion's share. Okay, lion's share. Please try to learn it, remember it, and try to use it. Okay, hard times. Actually, no one like hard things, but hard things can make you harder. Okay, we love hard things, but we did not in our past time do hard things, and at present time we also afraid of it. If you do hard things, then you will become hard. So hard means hard time. Actually, the meaning of this phrase is bad days. Okay, if you are in your bad situation, if you are passing through your bad period of time, some problems, questions, so if you are passing through this period, then you can say I am passing through my hard times. It means I am passing through my bad period, bad time. Okay, So if you have to say this, then you will use hard times and make your sentence more impressive, more perfect. Hue and cry. Our next idiom is hue and cry. What is hue and cry? We can say hue and cry. Cry, cry is a shriek, symbol of noise. So if you see great noise, great noise, okay, uncontrolled noise, that is called hue and cry. Sometimes actually this situation mostly seen by the teachers when they are not in the class. All the students start making noises. So when the noise becomes so terrible, so extreme, reached to an extreme situation, that is called hue and cry, great noise. So if I talk about the example of hue and cry, so we can say the students are making hue and cry in the class. The peoples are making hue and cry in the fair. The players are making hue and cry in the stadium or on the cricket field. Okay, gala day, okay, very funny word, gala day. Actually this is not Hindi word. Gala day is a very special day. You can say a red letter day of your life. Gala day means a day of great happiness. A day of great happiness is called gala day. A day of great happiness. If you are enjoying your birthday, then you can say, I am enjoying gala day. This is my gala day, a red letter day in my life. Or if you are enjoying a party, okay, very good party, enormous things. You can see every edible things in that party. You can say, this is my gala day. Okay, so very funny but very important. By using these funny expressions, you will feel interest and you can express better your feelings. So gala day is a day of great happiness, the day of your marriage. You can say, this is my gala day. Okay, so if you are having a very great time, very entertainment time, you can say this is a gala day for you and me also. Next and the last of our today's class, it is Herculean task. Herculean task. What is Herculean task, students? Herculeans is a symbol of hard things, difficult thing, tough thing. If you are doing an impossible work, if you are trying to climb on the Mount Everest, if you want to crack the exam of IAS or PCS in India, so these are the Herculean tasks, very difficult. I am not saying impossible work, okay? Nothing is impossible, you already know. But Herculean means a little tough, not impossible. So Herculean task means a very difficult task. You know, task is a synonym of work. We can say deed, or we can say feat, or we can say act. Okay, task, work, deed, feat, act, or we can say performance. Okay, so these are the synonym of work: task, deed, feat, act, and performance. So if you all are the students. So suppose you are the student of intermediate class. So to cross or to qualify the intermediate class is a Herculean task. To qualify the 10th class is a Herculean task. Or you can say to write a letter is not a Herculean task. Okay, we can make positive sentence and negative sentence also. But remember always, if you are learning it, reading it, it is very good. But if you will not use these phrases in your daily life, then you will forget after 1 week or 2 weeks these things. These are very common. One more time, let's take a quick revision. In hot water, if you are in a tough situation, complicated situation, and you are not able to handle that situation, then you can say, I am in hot water right now, keep away from me, please. Be social distancer. Okay. Next is in spite of. In spite of anything, I do it. Okay. In spite of is meaning despite of. If you are having a lack of anything and yet you did it, that is called despite. So despite of hard times, I make money. Okay. Despite of problems, I do everything. Opposition showing situation, we use despite of or in spite of. In a nutshell, if you have to say a thing in a short movement, if you reply an answer in 3 line or 4 line or 5 line, actually 5 line is also a long answer. If you say a thing in 2 line or 2 sentences, that is called nutshell. If you have to speak a story about a person, that is, and in a nutshell, so you can simply say 3 or 4 sentences about that person, and that is called a nutshell. In short, in summary. Next is in lieu of. Very common word. We use instead of in our English grammar, or in place of, while we make stories, we use in place of instead of. But this is a new. In lieu of. In lieu of. Use the new things and become new and try to learn the new. Kith and kids. Blood relative, our siblings, our real brothers and sisters are our kids and kids. Loyal's share, big portion, heavy portion. Suppose you are in a birthday party. Okay, you are in a birthday party and there the function is presently running and the cutting of cake is going on. So some people, hungry people, glutton type of people want lion's share. I need big portion of cake. I want a lion's share. Yeah, everyone you might have gone in birthday parties and do this actually, but in birthday parties, instead of or in lieu of eating the cake, we use the cake to paint the face of the birthday boy or birthday girl. Okay, so this is not good. Stop doing this thing. Enjoy the party and enjoy the taste of the cake. Don't use it in painting. Okay. Hard times, bad times. I hope from my heart, never face it. But remember, if you want to become great and difficult and hard person, you have to pass through hard times. Okay. So hard times is bad times. Okay. Next is hue and cry. Great noise. The sound of the speakers, the sound of the horn of the train, buses, roadways. These are the great hue and cry makers. Next, Gala Day. A day of great happiness. Day of your birthday. Day of your, marriage anniversary or the day of your marriage is your gala day of your life. You can laugh full of Gala day. Yes, you can say, you can laugh with your heart. Gala day. Okay. Next, Herculean task. Very tough task. Not impossible. And remember it, to speak English is not a Herculean task. Okay. So with this note, I want to wind up my today's class. Thank you everyone for having this great class. I hope you will improve your knowledge skills. Thank you my online audience also, and please write comments on the comment box. Thank you everyone. Bye.